Welcome all back to day 2 of FIBA Women's EuroBasket 2021. This is the post-game press conference of game Greece against Serbia. With me, we have head coach Vasilios Maslarinos and player number 8, Penelope Pavlopoulou from Greece. First of all, welcome both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Before we go into statements, just a reminder that media can follow and ask questions via our Zoom call. So please raise your hand or type your question, and I will either read your question or accommodate your request. Now into statements. Penelope, it was a tough loss, not easy game for you guys. Could you maybe analyze a little bit what happened on the court today?
It was a very tough afternoon for us. Obviously, Serbia is a much bigger, better, more talented, more experienced team. They're competitors for EuroBasket and the Tokyo Olympics. I personally think that we did not show up in the first half. We did not exist in the court. But at least in the second half, we showed some glimpses of competitiveness, of effort, and hopefully we are a very young team. It's our first EuroBasket together, and I hope that each and every one of us stays accountable and realizes how much more work we need to do, and it takes years to reach myself included, of course, it takes years to reach this level.
Thank you. And Coach, what are your comments about the game?
Well, I think Penelope said everything. For sure, Serbia is one team that can go all the way to the EuroBasket, and congratulations for the win today. For us, this type of games can only be lessons. We need to see how these teams play, how these teams communicate, how they are stand inside the court. Okay, we had a good start, I have to say. I mean, the first quarter we were competitive. We tried to be physical, tried to control the rebounds. I think the rebounds of the first quarter were equal, 7-7. On the second quarter, Serbia put another speed for me inside the court. They were really aggressive. They pressed full court. They took all the rebounds. They find open shots, and they made this 20 points lead. After that, on the second half, we have young kids. We need to see them how they react on this situation. For me, as I said at the beginning, this is a lesson for us. And if you see how this kind of teams play, you can only learn things.
Thank you. And Penelope, you mentioned that you guys improved a lot on the second half. Does that give you confidence, getting that momentum moving forward to the next game?
Was it for me?
Yes.
It's the only positive that we can take from this game that we responded, and yes, it gives us some sense of some kind of confidence to move on in the tournament, and hopefully next time we start right away when the whistle blows.
Thank you. And before we conclude this first part of the press conference, we can start with Penelope. Could you give us a statement in Greek?
Describing the game?
Yeah, just sum up your thoughts.
Ήταν μια κακή ήττα για εμάς. Όπως είπα και πριν, η Σερβία είναι μια πάρα πολύ καλή ομάδα. Θεωρώ ότι θα βρεθούν σίγουρα στη ζώνη των μεταλλίων. Και θα έχουν μια πολύ καλή πορεία και στους Ολυμπιακούς Αγώνες. Μόνο να μάθουμε μπορούμε από αυτόν τον αγώνα, μόνο να δούμε πού είναι το επίπεδο και πού πρέπει να φτάσουμε και ευελπιστώ ότι κάθε μια από εμάς θα δώσει αυτά που πρέπει για να ανέβει η ομάδα μας σε επίπεδο και σε κάποια χρόνια από τώρα, σε κάποιο καιρό, να είμαστε και πάλι ανταγωνιστικοί.
Thank you. And coach?
Ναι, να πούμε συγχαρητήρια στη Σερβία. Είναι μια καταπληκτική ομάδα. Εμείς σήμερα προσπαθήσαμε στο ξεκίνημα να είμαστε ανταγωνιστικοί, να ελέγξουμε το ρυθμό και τα rebound. Τα καταφέραμε. Στο δεύτερο δεκάλεπτο θεωρώ ότι η Σερβία έπαιξε μια ταχύτητα πάνω από εμάς. Έγινε πολύ επιθετική, μας πίεσε όλο το γήπεδο και δημιούργησε μεγάλη διαφορά που τη διαχειρίστηκε στο δεύτερο ημίχρονο. Εκεί όπου εμείς βάλαμε και όλα τα παιδιά να παίξουν. και θεωρώ ότι τέτοια παιχνίδια με τέτοιο επίπεδο ομάδες μπορούν να μας δείξουν τι χρειαζόμαστε κι εμείς για να μπορέσουμε να ανέβουμε επίπεδο και να γίνουμε ακόμη πιο ανταγωνιστικοί.
Great, thank you. Thank you for coming and good luck tomorrow on the 20th against Italy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back to the post-game press conference of game Greece against Serbia. With me, we have head coach. Welcome back to the press conference. With me, we have head coach Marina Malkovic and a player number 8, Nevana Jovanovic from Serbia. First of all, welcome and congratulations. We can start with Nevena. What are your thoughts? What happened on the court today? And could you please, go closer to the mic?
First of all, thanks for your congrats. We had a really tough game yesterday and we didn't have a lot of time to recover, but we tried to improve today what we were missing the most yesterday, and I think that was energy. We give it today on a court and, the results is showed by that. So I congratulate to my teammates for another win, and now we just need to stay focused for what's next.
Thank you. And Coach, you mentioned you weren't really pleased after yesterday's win. What are your thoughts after today's victory?
Yesterday we made too many bad things. We won the game, of course, but with many, many mistakes, both in offense and in defense. We definitely tried to, and we could reach to clean, I would say, some things in our offense and our defense and for today's game and make it better. We got, for example, 20 offensive rebounds, which is something that is normal and that should be happening all the time like this. We're a team that can do that, definitely, if we have a good approach, which we didn't have yesterday and we had today. We had a better defense. However, all of this can be worked on a lot and we need to improve it. Some one-on-one situations that we lost, a little bit too many today. And a few things, a few details we have to work on in our set offense.
Thank you. And follow up to that, Coach. In addition, your bench outscored Greece's bench. Do you think that was the key also for today's victory?
I like to play with all the players in rotation. I do that all my career, when they deserve it, of course. So, as I said, getting those rebounds and playing a good defense is definitely something that buys minutes for players on the court, for any player, for young players. So all hard workers will definitely have their game time with me if they're doing what they have to do. So that's definitely something that pleases me as a coach and that I'm satisfied with. So we should continue like this. It's always better to have games like this. You cannot always win with such a result, but yeah, definitely energy is the key word, and this energy permits everyone to go in and play and show their strong points, and this is the team that I want to see all the time.
Thank you. And Nevena, coming off from what Coach said, you guys having energy, looked like you guys were having a lot of fun on the court and on the bench as well as a team. Was that the case, and how it looked?
Yes, this is what we've been doing for years. So, when we have this, when we have energy, when we have fun, we play like we play today. So I think that's the key, just to relax, play on the court, and like Marina said, whoever comes from bench knows how to stay there in the court. So if we do what they ask from us, I'm sure we will be fine.
Thank you. And there aren't any questions from media, so let's conclude this press conference with a statement in your own language. Let's start with Nevena.
Zdravo svima. Pa hvala na podršci. Prvo, primili smo puno poruka i juče i danas. Nadam se da branimo boje naše zemlje kako valja za sad i eto, u pozitivnoj atmosferi čekamo sljedeću utakmicu. Nadam se da ćemo odmoriti i biti maksimalno fokusirane za ono što tek sledi, a bit će teško.
And Coach?
Popravili smo neke stvari u odnosu na prvu utakmicu danas. Definitivno raduje uvek što kada u igru uđe svih 12 igrača, kada uđe i mladost sa klupe i zna da odgovori, znači ne uđe samo na minut, 2, 3, nego mnogo više minuta i znaju da odgovore zadatku koji se postavlja ispred njih. I imamo veoma, veoma nezgodnu utakmicu preksutra. Idemo da se pripremamo za nju.
Thank you both, and good luck to your next game against Montenegro.
Thank you very much.